Happening PEL. It's BNOM 81 coming at you with some Week 17 predictions, and we'll really get into the playoff race as we go along here. So, first game up, we have the Browns and the Steelers, and last week the Browns got upended by the Ravens, so the Ravens took control of the AFC North, and that's probably because I picked Tristan, and I'm going to pick him again. Tristan should win this game pretty easily over the Steelers, who are just playing out the stretch. We'll say 27-13. We got the Cardinals and the Packers. No playoff implications this game. Looks like Cardinals will get the force. That's a win for Cody. Big game in the NFC East between the Redskins and the Giants. Let's just back out. Let's just look at the NFC East standings here. I believe that they're tied both at 10 and 5 probably. The NFC East. Okay, all right. So the Redskins are at 9 and 6, and the Giants are at 10 and 5. So Kyle holds his destiny in his hands. Redskins are going to need to get this win, and let's look and see what the division records is. Division records 4-1 and 3-2. So if the Redskins can win this game, it looks like he'll have a 5-1 record, and Kyle will be 3-3 in the division. And we'll check out their head-to-head too. Let's look at the Giants and Redskins head-to-head here. Giants this way. All right, so Giants versus Redskins the first time. Okay, so the Redskins won the first game. So if the Redskins win, he'd have the double tiebreaker, the head-to-head tiebreaker. So if the Redskins can win this game, they will win the division. And if the Giants win this game, they'll win the division. So it's a big game. This is basically a de facto NFC East championship game. So I will take... I believe I'm going to take Kyle in this one. I think Kyle's playing really well, so this is going to be a hard-fought game. This is going to be 20-16 Giants. All right, and we got the Titans and the Dolphins, and both of them are, I believe, at 9 or 10 wins. I believe that the Titans have 9 wins and the Dolphins have 10, and both of these teams are in the wild card hunt. And I think that the Titans have an outside shot of winning the division as well. But I think I'm going to take the Titans in this one. Let's say 27-21 to boost his playoff aspirations. Next up, we got the Bears and the Eagles. I believe the Bears are in pretty good shape for one of that second wild card slot. Let's have a look. Let's go. Oh, that's schedule. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Standings. All right, so let's look at the NFC. NFC, the Bears are at 10 and 5. So if the Bears can win, or the Vikings are in control of the division at 11 and 4. So if Ed can win, he can get to 11 and 5 and put pressure back on the Vikings. But I think that Ed's going to get this win and get into the playoffs. Hey, great job, Ed. Great season. Yeah, so the Bears will get the win over the Eagles. Pretty easy. Let's say 20-13. Next up, we got the Jets and the Bills, and the Jets are out of it, but the Bills are right there at the very top of the AFC East. Let's look and see where him and the Dolphins lie. Let's get to the AFC East. Dolphins 10 and 5, Bills 10 and 5. Division records, very important if there's a split. So look, the Dolphins are done. They're at 5 and 1. The Bills, even if they win this game, they'll only be at 4 and 2. So the Dolphins will have that depending on the head-to-head tiebreaker, and we'll look at that too. I believe that they split. So we'll check that out. Let's go to the Bills here. Got the Bills and the Dolphins. Game 1. Look at that. 21-1 win for the the away Dolphins. So the Dolphins won that game, and then they played again, and so okay, so the Dolphins have won the division because they have the head-to-head tiebreaker. So that's done. Where was I? Oh yeah. Jets Bills. So Bills will get this one and put himself at that 10-win mark. Let's say 24-13. We got the Cowboys and the Lions, and I believe Lee is out of it. He's had a pretty good season, but he'll win this game against the Lions. Let's say 24-13. We got the Panthers and the Saints. Panthers have already clinched. They're just looking to settle into that 3 or 4 slot, I believe. So Panthers, let's say 27 over. Oh, I think Reggie's. Oh, it's a force. Never mind. So obviously, Matt's going to get this force win. I just messaged Bugatti to see if he wanted a tune-up for the playoffs. I mean, I'm definitely picking Bugatti. He's won like 1 million games in a row. He's whooping everybody. So I'm definitely going to pick the Rams. Let's say 24-13. We got the Ravens and the Patriots. The Ravens got a huge win over Tristan last week to take pretty much control of the AFC North. So big win by the Ravens. I don't see any stopping Caleb right now. So 27, let's say 28-18. We got the Jaguars and the Colts. I really think Indy's going to handle this one. Let's say about 27-0. I'm just that good, guys. All right, we got the Seahawks and the Bengals. Seahawks just going to roll on. They're the number 1 seed. They've clinched home field advantage throughout the playoffs in the NFC. So, he's going to handle his business here unless he sits all his players. But I'm say 31-21. Next up, we got the 49ers and the Bucks. Give me Wildebeest. He's playing well down stretch. He has not quit. It's one thing we like here in the PEL. Make everybody earn their keep, and good job, Wildebeest. Appreciate you playing out the stretch and playing hard. So next up, we got the Raiders and the Chiefs, and I believe the Raiders the Chiefs are actually still hanging in there at 9-6. Let's look at the AFC wild card situation here and see if he's got a chance. A lot of this comes down to conference record or head-to-head. So if you look at the AFC, you got the Broncos, the Y, they won their division. The Ravens are clinched a playoff spot. The Browns are clinched a playoff spot. But the division is still up for grabs, according to Madden. You got the Texans, who are in control of the South. The Dolphins, who are in control of the East over the Bills right there, even though they got the same 10-5 record. And the Chiefs are still 9-6. So he can get up there. Let's look and see what his conference record is. All right, so AFC wins and losses. He's 6-5. That's going to be tough. Look at some of these people ahead of him. They have that 7th win, that 9th win. All right, so Chiefs get that 7th win, and he can pull even if he the Dolphins could lose. He'll pull even with the Bills. It's just a muddled mess around here. You need a calculator and some calculus to get this all figured out. All right, let's get back to the schedule. League schedule, and where were we? We were looking at the Raiders and the Chiefs. The Chiefs still have a chance. The Texans are going to get this win, which is going to give him the AFC South. So that's going to give him the AFC South title, being a game up on Scooby. So, and last but not least, we got a pretty good game here. Could be a Super Bowl preview when you got Minnesota Vikings and the Denver Broncos. Aaron looking good. Broncos are rolling. That would be an interesting matchup. But I'm gonna take the Broncos in this one. It's just flying high. Let's say 27-20. Well, all right, guys. That's Week 17 predictions and a little bit of a look into the playoff race. Good luck to everybody this week, and look forward to the playoffs next week. So, all right, guys, catch you later.